Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Comrade Zero Spike back again once again today, people. Today we're here for Comrade Gotchard episode 39, and in this episode it seems that we have defeated the Abyssal King. It seems like we got the upper hand on him, and we were able to get him down, to cut him down to size. But it seems like we have an unfortunate surprise at the ending of this episode, and I'm scared because thing about it is we need to do something about that freaking gate, the freaking Ouroboros looking snake gate that's letting all these things come out. We need to do something about that, because if this thing is just open and anything can come out of it, who knows what other abyssal creatures can come out of this gate and mess things up for everyone, especially since we now know that the Abyssal King isn't the only creature of his kind, because it seems like next episode we're gonna get two more creatures who are like him, and he also returns in the next episode. So it seems like we have to do something about this gate, because this gate is messing stuff up. It is making a bunch of unfortunate problems head our way that we don't need. And I did love Hotaro's new abilities in this episode too, how he's able to use Nijikun's his breath attack, his rainbow breath attack, to basically purify Kimmys and things like that, and actually purify them and basically make them stronger, while also simultaneously being able to use two Kimmys, and he's able to summon Ichinose his other forms, as their own separate riders. And he takes those two Kimmys and they basically have like a rainbowish kind of form where the card changes completely, and he's able to summon his own clones, but they're his separate forms, which is really, really cool. I did love that fact. But yeah, this episode was pretty good. I did love the fact that how we basically discovered two new Kimmys, where basically these two Kimmys are actually the last Kimmys that we actually need to find, and they're basically two prehistoric based Kimmys. And so we got another dinosaur kind of based episode. We had it with Boom, and now we got it with Gotchard, and we got a raptor and a fish type of Kimmy. And it seems like these Kimmys are always together. Technically, they're always they kind of watch over each other. And I was thinking that I didn't think we were gonna actually get both Kimmys in the same episode. I felt like it was gonna be like a two-parter thing, where we'll get the raptor in this episode and then the fish in the next episode. But no, turns out these Kimmys are actually together all the time, and that made it pretty easy for them to find, because they had their own little hideout, to where everybody basically could find them. And when they did find them, Ichinose did get ported over, and the Abyssal King just brought him straight to him. But yeah, we see that the Abyssal Sisters did get into their own little spat. We see that Artotropes tries to recruit Laculus back, but Laculus is like, nah. And then that's when Cluto herself pops in, and she's also trying to convince Laculus to come back with them. And it was actually really cool to see Rene actually come in and defend Laculus, and she basically said that Laculus is one of us now and stuff like that. And she actually fought Cluto. And actually was able to have a pretty upper hand on her. She was actually able to handle her. She kind of lost that fight at the tail end of it, but throughout the fight she turned into her Cerberus form, and she was doing pretty good against Cluto. I mean, it seems like Rene was fully confident in that fight. It was good. It was dope. I did like that. It showed Rene got some, she still ain't lost it. But yeah, we see that Laculus is also on her own journey of her trying to become human. She is thinking about maybe if I become human, then maybe my sisters can also become human just like me. And we did see that Artotropes is kind of trying to get Gigas to bring her dad back, like bring Master Leon back, and he keeps like he's like no, like you puny little doll. He calls them dolls. He called it a puny doll in this episode. I was like, man, come on now, it's a kid. But he was like, yeah, a puny little doll, and he says, I'm gonna do this myself. Like he actually takes the initiative, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Since y'all can't do it, since these Malcolms can't do it, then I'm just gonna have to go out here and do it my freaking self. And he tried. He tried to do it, but we see that big Ichinose wasn't letting that happen, and him and Nichikun, they wasn't letting that happen. So that whole like rainbow breath attack, that's a broken move. That's a broken move, because if it's able to just make Kimmy stronger like that, and all these abilities that Ichinose seems to have, man, it seems like we got the power to handle some of these guys, but it seems like we're gonna have some big problems in the next episode. But yeah, we did after that, after Ichinose does end up defeating Gigas, we see that everybody kind of celebrates and things like that. While they're celebrating, we see that Minato and Spanner, they're basically talking about, hey, we're gonna go talk to the association. But Minato is like, I'm gonna change this association, because this association is like, they don't believe anything, that they really don't believe in them and stuff, and they really keep not taking this stuff seriously. They're not doing anything. And we see how weird the other elders and stuff are, and we see how lackluster poor job they kind of do. So like Minato's like, I'm going to change this association for the better. I'm going to change it for the future generations, because they don't need to deal with what we got to deal with when it comes down to these elders. And he asks Spanner to help him. So yeah, man, like this is a pretty good episode. I did like enjoy this episode a lot, and I did love the little wacky stuff they were trying to do to find these other two Kimmies. Like dressing up as dinosaurs and bringing it trying to find the food and things like that. And we've been seeing less and less of Kajiki lately. Like Kajiki is out there looking for this freaking raptor and stuff like that. Like he's Kajiki just like, bro really doesn't do anything. We don't see much of this character at all. We do see him, he's doing something weird, and it's just like, why is Kajiki even freaking here? I guess, but I guess he kind of like pointed them in the right direction of this whole of the raptor when they were looking for it. And it was actually kind of funny too, because when they were switching between a toy dinosaur and a CGI dinosaur when they were showing the Puka Raptor. But yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to, now that you have those two, I'm really looking forward to like what they're gonna bring to the table. Like are they gonna be a new form? Because they seem like they're two Kimmies that love being together. They're friends. So excuse me. So it seems like keeping them together might do something kind of cool, and I can't wait to see if they're gonna be used like that, or maybe they're gonna be used that maybe that'll be a new form for someone. We don't know yet. Is it too late in the game to give people new forms? Not really, but yeah, man, we're definitely gonna need the extra power. Now we have all 101 Kimmies, including Nijikun. We have all the Kimmies. They've scanned all the Kimmies, so now there's no more Kimmy hunting, and now we can just go ahead and defeat Gigas, because we already know it's not over, and defeat these other two that have popped, these other two people like Gigas, these other two that have come out of the portal. And it seems like they're gonna have these crazy demonic powers. But man, I like this episode. I really did. Still, we all knew it wasn't over. Like that fight right there, like Ichinose defeating him that easily, we all know it's not over. But yeah, man, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As remember, as I always say, guys, stay henshined.